Nikola's stock is moving lower in reaction to the CEO resigning from his position and also the company reporting better than expected EPS and revenue that actually beat expectations. The sad part about this news is that unfortunately we reported a better than expected quarter, but due to the CEO resigning, we're seeing a massive, drop lower over the past couple days, which obviously is not well received by shareholders, right? So with that being said, though, I'll take a deep dive into this recent earnings for the company. I'll go through the company's presentation and give my thoughts on the stock and price prediction based on technical analysis. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First off, the company is really touting this JB Hunt deal that they had just a couple weeks ago. Obviously, JB Hunt, I think it was 14 trucks they committed to buy. You can see here they're touting that deal in that cover photo. So I'll read through the business highlights here. So they continued building momentum on both trucks, 18 customer orders to Nikola and dealers for over 200 hydrogen fuel cell trucks, 45 Tre BEV wholesalers to dealers, 66 Tre BEV retail sales in Q2. They started production of the hydrogen fuel cell truck in Coolidge on July 31st. And then they also acquired Phoenix Hydrogen Hub. Oh, that was FFI who acquired Phoenix Hydrogen Hub. And then they agreed with Volterra on a first 8 HYLA station locations in California. They also secured fueling assets and hydrogen offtake to support 2023 sales. And then in terms of financial highlights, they reported Q2 net revenues of $15 million. They also reported substantial gross margin improvements from Q1 of 2022. They also increased unrestricted cash position by $107 million and met cash usage target of under $100 million and ended in Q2 with $295 million of cash on the balance sheet, which is definitely a solid number. And they received shareholder approval to increase authorized shares, which obviously is just share dilution, but it's something the company had to do. And then they maintain access to capital of $743 million as of July. And then, so they laid out their execution of strategic properties here. So they sold a stake in European JV to Iveco, and then they have the first mover advantage in hydrogen fuel cell trucks. They began serial production on July 31st. Customer deliveries are expected just in September. And then autonomous technologies and in-house software development. First battery electric test truck with Plus.ai autonomous technology completed. And then advanced hydrogen refueling ecosystem development with partners. So Volterra alignment on the first 8 HYAL stations in California. And then they secured mobile fueling assets, like I said, to support 2023 sales. And then they were awarded grants for California station development. And they continued sales momentum for battery and hydrogen fuel cell electric trucks, 45 wholesale and 66 retail deliveries in Q2, 18 customer orders to Nikola and dealers for over 200 hydrogen fuel cell trucks. This fuel cell truck is pretty kick-ass too. You can see a picture of that here. And then their hydrogen station development progress. So they have 8 stations planned and are beginning the development of process with Volterra. Grants lower CapEx and dispensary costs at stations. And we can see here kind of where all these stations are held at this point in time. So mainly, obviously, in California. And then immediate fueling with solution mobile fuelers. So Nikola is the only company offering a fully integrated mobility solution to customers, energy and commercial teams working concurrently, enabling truck sales and ensuring refueling is available for customers. Mobile fuelers provide an immediate solution, allowing quicker entry to new markets. They plan to deploy 9 mobile fuelers at several California locations by the end of 2023, securing adequate fueling capabilities to support truck sales for the next 12 months. And then they are the leader in Class 8 zero emission vehicles. So customer deliveries, as I said, expected in September. And then they delivered 45 trucks to dealers in Q2 of 2023. And then, you can see that the select battery electric retail sales are going to these companies. So obviously JB Hunt, being the most notable there. USA Truck is in there as well. So obviously the financials, we could get super granular into those numbers, but I won't. And I'll kind of leave it there for the investor presentation. With that being said, though, let's take a look at how Wall Street is thinking about Nikola at this point in time. So we had D.A. Davidson raise their price target from $1 to $3, and that was prior to the call. But there definitely is a wide range of opinions on the market for the stock. So there are currently 3 bullish ratings out there for Nikola, and there are 0 bearish ratings. But when we take a look at the wide range of price targets, we can kind of see the varying opinions throughout Wall Street. So the highest price target on the stock is $35, and the lowest price target is $1. So that average price target comes out to about $12. So definitely a wide range of opinions for this stock. And then with that being said, let's give a price prediction for the stock based on technical analysis. So obviously this is not financial advice, do your own research, but we're coming down to test this 200-day moving average, which we tested back in July, in late July. We tested this 200-day moving average and moved higher. And now we're coming back down to test this 200-day moving average. I believe we hold at about $1.90 and move higher for the company over the coming weeks. We also are trading above all daily moving averages, which implies bullish momentum. Also, we had the 50-day moving average cross above the 100-day moving average on July 27th, which for those that don't know, and anytime you get a shorter date moving average crossing above a longer term moving average, it's seen as a bullish sign of momentum. So that's good to definitely see there for the stock. And, I really do think that this 200-day moving average has a high likelihood of holding. Where do we think where do we think the shares could be headed from here? Well, about $2.80 is the next major level of resistance. This is where shares had topped out consistently in late July. It's also where shares had topped out in February, December of last year as well. So February of this year, obviously. So, I do think we could get a pretty quick move up to resistance at about $2.90 for the stock. And one thing I also like to see here is that as shares have kind of dropped over the past couple days, we've seen volume slump as well. And anytime you get a drop in volume as you're getting a drop in a price, it typically implies that we could see a reversal of that price trend, which would obviously be bullish in this case. So with all that being said, I definitely do think, technically speaking, Nikola, barring any massive sell-off throughout the market, should hold this 190 level and move higher. And then this isn't the end-all be-all, obviously, because we only have 4 years of pricing data, but this here shows me the average return for the stock. And we can see in August, shares typically drop 22%, and in September, shares typically drop 58%. So we are moving into a bearish seasonal trend, just so you are aware. But I don't really give that too much weight just because we only have 4 years of pricing data. But now that we are coming down to test this 200-day moving average, I believe we hold, and we see a move higher up to $2.90 over the coming weeks. And that's not me calling a top on the stock. That is me just saying that's the next major level of resistance. And it's a very logical trade to get a move from about $1.90 to about $2.90. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will end it there. If you got some value from this video, please leave a like. We post company breakdowns and important market moving news on this channel on a daily basis, so make sure you are subscribed. If you would like to receive my daily portfolio moves, my exits, my entries, and see how me and my team of analysts are trading the markets, join the Discord through the link in the description below to get our free 7-day trial. Also, if you would like to join our free daily newsletter, sign up to our Substack, which is linked below as well. With that being said, good luck, everyone. Happy trading, happy investing.